with the summer makeup look, and we're gonna start using the semi-sweet color bar palette, and we're going to be using this blending brush because we're going to start on the crease, and we're seeing the color peanut butter, which looks like this over here. But before we start with the eyes, before we start with the eyeshadow, I want to go prime my eyelids with my Fit Me concealer, and I'm gonna get this one, which is tiny. I really don't like this mirror because it has like, we're gonna blend this out with my finger. And we're gonna put it on the waterline, on the lower lash, on the lower waterline as well, because we're gonna be putting some color in there. I'm gonna use this little e.l.f. palette to use the mirror because that little mirror was like too much for me. It was like blinding me. But this one is better because I can see more of what I'm doing and etc. Okay, so now going back to the eyes, summer makeup look, and yeah, so I hope you guys like it. So I'm gonna, like I showed you guys earlier, I'm gonna be using the color peanut butter. Sorry, I keep forgetting the concealer, and I'm using my finger once again, and I'm using the color coconut cream from the same palette to set the concealer. Okay, so we're gonna use the peanut butter, and I'm sorry if the lighting looks a little weird. I sit right in front of my two windows, and I have a mirror back over here, and it has lights around the mirror, and you know, there's two different lightings, so if the lighting changes during the video, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to work with it. We're just gonna go ahead and put it on the crease area. Since I don't have a crease, I make my own crease line, so we'll see how this works. I'm gonna be using two orange colors. I'm gonna be using this orangey color and then another one. It has a little bit of shimmer, but we'll see how it looks. My nose itches so bad. Alright, now I'm going to be using the Fake Tastic from City Colors, and this is how it looks. And I'm going to be using this orange right here, this one right here, and it has a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm sorry, it's the lighting. But we're going to be using that color, and we're going to be using the same brush, and just put just a tiny bit of it. We're gonna put it a little bit lower where we put peanut butter. We're gonna put it where it close, where my eyelid close. Have the two oranges in the eyes. We're gonna go with this little eyeshadow palette. I think it's really cute because it's so tiny, and it's not an actual palette like this. It looks like this, and I think it's so cute. And we're going to be using the shade Blue, which is this one right here. So for that, we're going to be using a different kind of brush. We're going to be using this one right here, and this one is from the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It doesn't say a number or a name, so, and if it doesn't work, then I'll just apply it with my finger. So okay, let's see how this works. They just go everywhere. The blue just went everywhere. All right, so we're gonna add more blue because it's not as blue as I want it to be. They say when your nose itches is because you're going to argue with somebody, so hopefully that's not the case because I don't want to argue with somebody right now. And we're gonna put it up here as well. We don't want it just on the lid area. I want to put it a little bit up, like reaching to the crease area. And we're gonna blend it in like we did on the other eye, so we have no hard edges. I'm gonna go with mascara, and I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Waterproof Mascara. So now I'm gonna go straight to my face. I already primed my face and everything, but before I go to my face, well, before I go to foundation, I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna make this tutorial colorful and glowy at the same time. So I'm gonna use e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer, and this is how it looks. And it has a tiny bit of glitter, but we'll be okay. So we're gonna use just a tiny bit. So this is how it looks. It's gold. All-time favorite foundation, and it's the EX1 Invisity Wear Liquid Foundation. I love this foundation. It's full coverage. It's lightweight, and it lasts all day. You do have to set it because it is not transfer proof, and it will transfer on your clothes and on people and on people's clothes and all that. So make sure to set your foundation. I hate this lighting right now. Like in person, it like matches me perfectly fine, like a little bit, but we'll see. But I love this foundation overall. It has really good coverage, as you can tell. Like this is with foundation, this is non-foundation, and as you can tell, I covered all my red spots that I have and stuff like that. So I really love this foundation. When you have a foundation that's like a little bit or one shade darker than your skin tone, than your chest area, you want to make sure you want to blend it down all the way to your chest area if you're going to be wearing a shirt like mine's. But if you're gonna wear a turtleneck, then you don't have to worry about it. I'm really rough with myself, like putting my foundation. I feel like I'm hitting my face like girl, relax. Wet concealer. This concealer is a little bit lighter for my under eye, but it's the only thing I got right now until I got a new one. So so it's not too bright under my eye. I just put like 3 dots and I don't do the whole triangle thing like this. You see how bright it is? Like it's too light for me right now. Beauty blender, which I love, by the way. Okay, so now we're gonna be setting our concealer with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. We're gonna be using the shade Banana, and this palette is called Caramel Toffee 750A. And we're gonna be using this brush from Shop Missa. It's the AOA Studio High Definition Brush, number F5. So now I'm gonna set my whole face with my Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. I love this powder. This is my second pan and I so love it. I really love it. I'm gonna be using the Real Technique setting powder brush, and I'm going. So now we're going back to the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette, and we're going to be using this color to contour where I usually contour. I'm gonna be using this contour brush that I got from Ipsy, and it's called Crown Brush. It doesn't say nothing else, so we're just gonna go at it. I'm not gonna go too heavy on the contour because we're like a little heavy on the eyes already, so yeah. Put like little lines like this. Don't worry, we're gonna blend this out. You guys are probably looking at this video like, is she gonna blend that out? Like, yes honey, I'm gonna blend it out. So now we're gonna go back to our eyes before we do blush and highlight, and then whatever is left. We're gonna go back to our eyes, and we're going to be using the brush we used earlier. I'm gonna be using this side, which is a little precise, and we're gonna go and do the same thing we did to the top eyes, and going back over here using the same peanut butter color and using this one, which is the orange one. So we're gonna try to like put this like a V sign. I don't know how you would call that, but you know what I mean. We're gonna put a brighter color down here, but for now I need this here. Let's go to the Gwen Stefani palette, and we're going to use 1987, which is this yellow gold tone. And we're going to put it on the inner corners. Like, it looks so nice. This palette and use this pink right here. because none of these pinks are working right now with me and it's annoying. This one's definitely working out. Okay, now since we have that color there, we're gonna go back to the Too Faced and put this here in the outer corner so we can have that, you know. Alright, now that we have our eyes finished, we're gonna finish with our face, and now we're gonna bronze our face with this. And now for blush, my blush. We're going to be using the e.l.f. blush palette. This is how it looks. We're going to be using a pink tone, but not too pink. So we're going to be using this one, which is a little bit dark. And we're going to be using this one, this brush that I got from Chamisa as well, and it's from 808 Studio F13. And we're just gonna get a little bit because this blush is really pigmented, you know. Okay, so now for highlight, we're going to be using a new one, and it's the Tarte High Performance Naturals. This is how the palette looks, and we're going to be using this highlight right here, which is my first time trying this highlight, so hopefully it's good. I'm gonna fill my eyebrows off camera because this video is too long already, and I'm gonna put my lipstick on. So I'm gonna put this one from Wet n Wild. So I'll be back with my eyebrows done. Okay guys, I'm back with my eyebrows finished and with my finished makeup look. I hope you guys loved and enjoyed this summer colorful makeup look. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said in the beginning, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys love it. And if you do, please give this video a thumbs up. And if the subscribe button is still red, please hit subscribe and turn on the bell notification so YouTube lets you know every time I upload a video every Friday. This week I had to film 2 videos because last week on Friday I couldn't film for you guys and I couldn't upload for you guys. So this is my first video, and then on Friday there's going to be another video, but that video is going to be my full coverage routine, my full coverage foundation routine. There you go. So please stay on the lookout for that video on Friday, this Friday. And yeah, and if just like this video, subscribe and share this video with your friends on your social media. And with that being said, I have nothing else to tell you guys except that I love you guys and thank you guys for supporting me, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye.